continuing on, we have our 49 Mercury body has been bare metal foiled. I went ahead and went through and did all the spots that needed it. There was a couple spots that I had to touch up with some silver paint where the bare metal foil didn't cover. And as I said before, I didn't do any foil on the front since there wasn't any molding there. Had I noticed that, there's a little bit of metal foil right there. Had I noticed that before, I would have engraved or cut a set with a scribe tool, but I didn't catch it, so it's just gonna have to be the way it is. I did go through and paint the rear glass with transparent orange, which is the secondary color of the vehicle. And back in the day, they would swap out the glass with plexiglass to cut down on weight. And sometimes it would be colored. So I'm going to press that in there. That's what that's going to look like. Okay. And then I'll glue that in. And then we'll work on the interior a little bit. So I am not going to glue it up around there. I'm just going to glue it down in here. And I'll probably go through. If you notice, I painted the interior roof with a color that's comparable to what the interior is, which is that. You know, the observer's not going to see too much of that, really. So I'm just going to glue that with some tacky glue. I can take that back out of there instantly if I need to. There's no need for a ton of glue. The interior is going to hold it in. Make sure I get that down in there. The interior is going to hold it in. So I've left the roll bars white, and the seats are white, and that, I don't know what that is. There is, oh, that's just something. Okay, I thought that was a divot. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and fit that in there and see how it looks. These little tabs go under that. And then that is not going in there very well. Why not? Oh no. Here's what I've done. The roll bars are touching the glass on the inside. I didn't account for that when I made the roll bars. Oh, it fits without the glass. So I'm gonna have to either oh no, it doesn't fit at all. I mean, even width-wise, I'm gonna have to redo the roll cage. Ooh. Well, that's the kind of thing that happens when you don't pay attention as well as you should be. And that roll cage is already glued into place. Wow. Okay, well, I guess I'll be back in a few minutes once I've decided what I'm going to do next. Okay, so that's a major setback, and that's one of those things you don't want to happen because it could be discouraging. So what I've discovered is the first point that it touches, I mean it probably touches up front, but the first place it touches is right there. So I'm gonna cut here, I'm gonna cut there straight down, and I'm gonna cut right up to that. I'm gonna take out about, looks like about a 1/16 there and a 1/16 there, same thing on this side, and then I'm gonna pinch those together and re-glue them, and then I'm gonna see what needs to be altered next. I'm probably going to have to alter the height, and unfortunately I've already glued them in there, so that means I'm going to have to probably drill that out and then lower them. I've got a little bit of space there, about the same amount of space there, and these are probably flexible enough that they'll go down as well. So what I'm going to do first is get out the old that's not the one I want. The X-Acto saw. And I'm going to cut this as close to that edge as I can get it. I knew you had to do that. And then I'm gonna, is it off there again? And then I'm gonna saw it close to there too. Ooh, that came off of there. That was not anticipated. I'm just gonna cut that with the old snips. Man, I tell you what, I spent a long time on these roll bars too. To go cutting them up like this. Devastating. Devastating. But if it was easy, everybody'd be doing it, right? Okay, so that is able to come over a little bit further. I actually cut into the wrong thing a little bit. The kerf of the saw actually took out a lot of what I was trying to get out of there. The kerf is the thickness of the blade. The kerf is what gets reduced to dust. Glue the top ones, and I'm going to try for the same spot.